Hello there, my Cities in Motion 2 followers. It is Quody Afro here, or Sam, or whatever, Hansbuzz on my YouTube channel, Hansbuzz. I don't even use that name anymore much. But anyway, I am bringing you another Cities in 2 Motion video. We're going to be starting off, I think this will be my first video of like doing a custom map from Cities Exchange, I think, Sim Exchange, I think it is called. People have been requesting in the comments different custom maps they want me to play on Sandbox to like experiment with like what ideas I would do. The first one I was requested to do is this map called Perth Island. I don't know if the island itself is finished or yet, because what I've got is basically this file, which is just this little city here while there's like a big whole empty island. I don't know if the actual creator hasn't finished it or if this is actually it, but someone requested me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Also, if you guys haven't, if any of you guys are watching who want to get the game, you can click the link in the description and buy it from my game fan shop, so you can like support me as well, and it's a pretty cheap price. I think it's something like £10 or something like that, which is pretty good. So yeah, just putting that out there if anyone wants to buy the game. So let's start off here. So we have Perth Island. I think it's called Perth Island, Perth City, I don't know. So as you can see, I honestly think this map isn't completed yet, but I'm going to play it anyway, just for the fun of it. It probably will be one episode. It would just be one part, which would be this video that I'll try it, because there's not really much I can do with a little section of city. Expect other videos you could expect is probably the next custom map I'm going to do is Pittsburgh. The custom map Pittsburgh, and then something else after that that people have requested. So if you have any like requests of any maps and cities on Sim Exchange, just hit me up in the comments. If you have any questions about the game, also hit me up in the comments. And yeah, so okay, what we're working with here, we have what do we have? We have a highway here that just goes here and stops, but then goes back around. What do we have here? We have a museum and a hotel. Okay, I think, and then we have like these kind of like little islands or whatever up here. Okay, I'm going to build a little tram first, if I possibly can. Let's see where okay, the tram can start here. So just quickly, just doing well, not even quickly, just building a tram stop. Okay, build a tram stop. I could do an orbital. Yeah, I could possibly do. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, I could do an orbital. But I don't want to do an orbital. I just want to do a kind of like separate lines. Oh, wow. Okay, let's lay some track. Double track. Like, when I first saw this map, I was kind of like, you really want me to do this map because it's pretty small. But as someone requested it, I don't want to be just like, oh no, I'm not going to do it. So I'll probably just make one video of this map because it's pretty small. There's no point of me continuing this video and actually, like, you know, taking it seriously, like, oh yeah, look, this is what you do here, blah blah blah, and it's not worth it for the map size it is. Even though this could be probably an actual city, so to be honest, if this is an actual place in the world, which I hope it's not, but if it is, then I'm gonna make the network, the transport network for it. So I'm making this kind of tram that goes straight along here. As I said, I could have done like a kind of orbital, but I think to make more profit it would be better if I just have separate lines, and then if I have a depot here. I don't know if that would actually block the building there. Yeah, that would take away. Oh, who really gives a shit? Okay, let's just finish building the tram here to here. And I think, well, all over the place. let's just connect that there. So the thing about like me placing 2 depots there, okay, the depots, okay, this depot probably would be the start place of this line 1 I'm supposedly making, and then it will come here and it will be kind of a buffer, and then it will come back. And also what I can use this one is for another route, because there's actually no trams that will be situated in that depot, because all of them would start here. So let's just create some stops, and because I'm unlimited, it doesn't really matter what stops I take, I probably will do the most expensive one. So the people of the lovely Perth Island, if it's called, or whatever, I don't know, probably, yeah, they'll like me. So let's get busy putting some stops. Oh my god. Don't do that. Placing, well, double stops is interesting. Like, say if you have multiple lines going on the same track, normally I don't like it when I have, say, when I do have multiple lines on the same track, and then they all go to, like, say, one station. So say if this station here that's going north, yeah, it's going north, if it had like about 5 different lines stopping at it, it would just get crowded and it would be backlogged. While if I maybe had 3 on this kind of like slab, 3 stations or 2 stations, so like they can spread out evenly, then that's better. But I don't tend normally not to do that, as I tend not to have I don't tend to have the same lines running on the same track most of the time. I tend to mainly just have make individual lines where they cover their own area and whatever, and leave other areas covered by other lines, instead of having like multiple lines covering the same level. It's just not as efficient. So let's create a new line. Sorry if I'm going a little bit German there. Okay. Not assigned to any line. Oh, I haven't added a stop yet, have I? Okay. So just add it there. I hope you guys also have been liking the Sandbox map that I've been doing on the East City, I think. I'm going to continue that as well. People are saying they want me to continue it, and it's great that you guys enjoy watching it. Also, I want to maybe try another one of the in-game original maps as well on Sandbox and see how that goes and whatever. Let's give the timetable, I don't know. I'll do 110 for the moment. If it gets busy, I'll increase it or whatever. Because, you know, like, if you know that it's going to be very busy, then you should do it to, like, say, interval 1 minute or whatever, something like that. But I don't know if it's going to be busy. So I'm just going to do the night 115. The weekend could be like 115 as well. I think that's fair for now. Okay, let's buy some vehicles. Yeah, we're working with the black and white livery this time. Probably my favourite tram is the Scanditram Nuovo. The Prospector Royal is good as well, but let's get this one. Let's buy about 7, 8, something like that. Get that on the road, get that line going. As you can see, still not much. Initially, not many people are actually using it, so that's a bad kind of start there. Oh, actually no, we have people. That's good. Now to make another line, so we can have a line that starts from here. Let me think about this. Okay, wait, does that have, no, that's enough bus lane. Okay, let's make, let's make some more tracks. I'm thinking of having a line that loops around here and then goes around on the outside and then back around to here and then and then uses this tram depot as a buffer and goes back around. That's what I'm guessing. Well, yeah, that's what I probably want to do. I think that's probably good. And the nice person who's designed the map has used bus lanes, so I'm happy about that. Oh wait, is this no? It's a road. I do tend to get really pissed off about maps that have really bad one-way road systems. Like, I mean, like, I look at the map and then I see that there's a one-way road and then it's like really annoying because in the route that I'm trying to like design or whatever is really not suitable and stuff like that. So I like this map that the person has actually not done shitty little one-way systems that I really hate, like on the same maps that Colossal Order put in. And also, the current status of this game, I think people are bored of it, and I agree. Like, it is, I wouldn't say like, because I like this game, I wouldn't say it's like, oh, boring, I won't play it. I will play it, but I kind of agree that it is kind of getting a bit stale now. It's kind of got to the point where we need some DLC. And I think with Cities in Motion, they were quick off the bat to get some DLC in, but with this game, I don't know what they're doing. They're maybe still fixing some issues and stuff. I don't know. But I really hope they start putting out the DLC, because I think this game would be really great with some new DLC that will come out, and people would get back interested and get their interest back into the game. Like, I already suggested that cable cars should be put in, because if you see, okay, like, okay, this map isn't a good oh, actually it is. See here, we have mountainous regions. Imagine a cable car service. You can have like maybe a town or villa or something up here, and you can have a cable car. That'd be so cool. Yeah, that's what I actually wrote to Colossal Order and actually suggested something like that. If they can maybe put a cable car in, not like the one in Cities in Motion 1. The kind of like San Francisco cable car, was like, I really didn't like that type of cable car. That was very like, that was just basically a tram, but they just said, oh, this is a cable car, and I'd add that was just in some ways cheating people, thinking, oh look, here's a cable car. No, it's not. It really wasn't. I'm going to use the bus, trolley and tram stops for this one around, because we're on the road, we're not in the middle of the avenue, so I'm just going to use them, because I can maybe integrate some bus routes on it. Let's put some stuff. Actually, wait, how am I doing this? If it comes back up, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it like that then. Put as many stops, covers the whole area. It's good to put more stops than less stops, because less stops are pretty. It's not really efficient if you say build a small amount of stops, because it kind of, okay, first of all, your vehicle fleet will kind of be traveling quite a lot. You'll be paying a lot of electricity assumption or whatever, and you're not going to be carrying much people, because you won't be covering a lot of more zones if you, like what I'm doing now, just actually put the bus stops close together. I wouldn't put them very, very close together, because then you're going to have a huge backlog of say trams or whatever, buses or whatever you're building your stops or whatever for. I wouldn't build them massively close. Okay, this is kind of massively close, but still, I wouldn't build them like okay, few meters across the road or whatever. I wouldn't do that, because that would kind of, it would just backlog your whole system. You're gonna get you'll get trams behind each other. You'll get so many trams out that your depot would request more trams while you have enough trams, but all the trams are out in traffic or whatever, because there's so many stops to cover. And then like your kind of depot thing would average you to tell you, say, like, take 16 trams on average for that route, just because of the amount of stops you have. Anyway, that's me babbling on about stuff, so let's continue and build line 2.